What you gonna do? Well, where can we hide the body at? Okay.
So, in case you're wondering, here's a scenario. These bunch of white girls invited her black friend over to their house, got her drunk. After she was drunk, they tied her up. And then they decided that it was a good idea to record what they're about to do to their black friend.
That ass, also. What is you finna do?
Oh my God, Abraham.
You try to leave this house, bitch, and I'm gonna drag you by your fucking hair, bitch. Audrey, talk all that shit that you was talking over the phone. Talk it now! Talk it now! Fuck! Bitch, shut up. Shut the fuck up. No, because this bitch, I want her to fight. I want her to fight. Bitch, shut your mouth. Shut up.
And do you want to know how this starts? It starts like this.
Dear white people, if my video comes across your For You page, can we be friends? That's all I want to know.
That's how it starts. Don't listen to guys like these.
If you look at the statistics, it's obvious you should be a lot more fearful of your black children hanging out with other black kids. I mean, when you're black and you're allowing your children to go off with white people, they're much safer than they are with their black friends.
Real rock from the rock, an unusual musical happening in a most unusual place.
Yeah.
The state prison.
Yeah.
Big Bass Life with another informative video, man. Check this out. We just gonna get right into it, man. And this is what I want to say in reference to all of the stuff that's going on, man. You know, history always repeats itself. Always remember that. History always repeats itself. And if you think about history as far as like Tulsa, Oklahoma, you're talking about Black Wall Street. People got up and they was going about their day just like it's a regular day. No different in Mississippi, no different in New Orleans, no different in Alabama, no different than Memphis. People got up and was getting ready, getting dressed in the morning, starting their car up, drinking their coffee, getting ready for work. On their way to work. No one was given a notification. You didn't get an email, you didn't get a Gmail, you didn't get a telephone call. People just woke up that day, right? People just woke up that day and was going about their regular normal routine as far as life is concerned. And right now, with a president that is kind of dormant, he's not going to say anything. He's not going to press the issue. The Republicans are running the show, so we're not going to, no alarms are going to be rung. And even in this Nolan Wells situation, everybody's calling for like the FBI. Ooh, the FBI going to invest. Have y'all forgotten that the FBI are these people? What makes you think you're going to get the same reaction from these people who are enjoying and are linked with the same people who are committing the acts? Just because they're citizens, don't think that they don't. A lot of us don't know history. And a YouTube video is not going to give you all the history. It's like reading a book. The book going to give you infinite detail as to what's happening, why it's happening in real time. That's why they want to take books out of schools, out of education, so you won't be able to study. You won't be able to understand the nuances of why, how, and because you gotta remember when these things happen, they just happen. You gotta be ready. I remember when Carmelo Anthony It was attorneys and attorneys. It was some of our elites, some of our great minds and great thinkers that was talking about, oh, he was wrong. He should have threw hands. He should have fought. When they come prepared. They come in just like any, listen, the men are coming the same way the women are coming. The women are coming the same way. I'm going to show you a video in a minute to show you how they're teaching their kids. And y'all thinking it's just a one-off. This is just a runoff. Oh, it's just one isolated incident. It's not one isolated incident. This is what they're being taught. You won't be given a notification as to what's happening. When they get your son or daughter, they'll be found the way they're found. If you don't teach them, if you don't, we have to teach our kids and teach our young youth right now that it's not going to be televised. You're not going to get a notification. It's jumping off now. And the police is not going to save you. FBI not going to save you. The government is not going to save you. Listen, when it jumped off in Rosewood and when it jumped off in in Tulsa, wasn't a warning.
White mobs stormed Greenwood, looting businesses, burning homes, and killing residents. Eyewitnesses reported airplanes dropping incendiary devices on the neighborhood, making it one of the first times in U.S. history that bombs were used against American citizens on American soil. By the time the violence ended on June 1st, 1921, 35 square blocks of Greenwood were destroyed. Over 1,200 homes and businesses were burned to the ground. Historians estimate that as many as 300 people were killed, though the official number was much lower. Thousands of survivors were left homeless, many herded into internment camps for days. The wealth that had taken decades to build was wiped out overnight. Insurance companies refused to pay claims, and no one was ever held accountable. But the people of Greenwood were resilient. Survivors rebuilt parts of their community, opening businesses again despite constant obstacles. Still, Black Wall Street never fully recovered to its former glory. For decades, the massacre was left out of history books, silenced in classrooms, and erased from public memory. Survivors were forced into silence, and generations grew up without knowing what happened in Tulsa.
The police didn't come, the FBI didn't come, the government didn't come. Matter of fact, they were the ones who instituted the attacks. So we not gonna get no warnings, bro. It ain't no warnings coming. And if you're not reading, see, I read. These are Jews. You won't find this on YouTube. You have to actually read and understand what this is. You got to actually read and understand what this is. I don't just be talking. I don't just be talking. Huh? I don't just be talking. I don't just be talking. And these are not cheap books. But you got to spend money to get them. You got to spend money to get them. Your knowledge ain't going to jump in your hands. You got to read. You got to be able to read. You got to be able to understand, because dudes get on YouTube and they just talk. They just talk. And I'm going to show you some videos. Oh, they getting ready and they doing it. They doing it. Whether you believe it or not, this conversation right here is not for entertainment.
Heat stroke! Yeah, you do heat stroke! Oh, you've been to the gym! How you sweat! Alright, sit. You can sit, man.
Don't mean to cramp you up here, sir. We ain't getting no AC. I got it.
It's a lot more I can say, but I'm not going to say it because YouTube going, snatch it. AI is listening to every word that I say and it's computing it. And if it's certain words that are being said, boop, they're going to pull the computer. They're going to pull the video. The video ain't going out. What I'm saying is it doesn't matter because they're going to pull it. The things they boost is the crazy shit. Do you understand, like, shit that Poetic Flacco, all these other, stuff that, it's like a soap opera. That's what they turning the Nolan Wells situation into. But it's bigger than Nolan Wells, bro. A 15-year-old girl, they just found her. Yes. So we gotta teach our kid, man, listen, it's going down and it ain't no warning. It ain't no bell being rung. It ain't no notification. You're not gonna see it on the 13 News or Fox News. It's just gonna jump off. Just think about it. People in Rosewood and in Tulsa, they was just at home going about their regular day. Then, boom, started dropping. Pop, pop, pop. Trucks started riding in. Pop, pop, pop. People are just falling and dropping. They don't know what's going on because it's not going to be televised. And right now what's going on is not being televised. And if all you clowns are sitting at home and just waiting on a notification for YouTube, waiting for your favorite YouTuber who's really not no one that's going to disseminate any kind of information because he on the internet. The internet is only going to tell you so much, bro. You got to read. You got to read. And in reading, you can be able to understand what's jumping off and what's happening because the time is now. It's here. And if you ain't ready with your lawnmower and your leaf blower and you ain't ready, then guess what? You behind the 8 ball because they can come knocking at your door.
You don't have a peaceful revolution. You don't have a turn the other cheek revolution. There's no such thing as a nonviolent revolution. Only kind of revolution that's nonviolent is the Negro Revolution. The only revolution based on loving your enemy is the Negro Revolution. The only revolution in which the goal is a desegregated lunch counter, a desegregated theater, a desegregated park, and a desegregated public toilet. You can sit down next to white folks on the toilet. That's no revolution. Revolution is based on land. Land is the basis of all independence. Land is the basis of freedom, justice, and equality. The white man knows what a revolution is. How do you think he'll react to you when you learn what a real revolution is? You don't know what a revolution is. If you did, you wouldn't use that word. A revolution is bloody. Revolution is hostile. Revolution knows no compromise. Revolution overturns and destroys everything that gets in its way.
And if you ain't tapped in, brother, I feel for you. And let me tell something. One last thing. Let me get this off. For all you brothers, because history, you got to understand history. For all you brothers that's living well and you live next to white folks, you live in those nice neighborhoods, you live in those big houses, you are going to be the first targets. When it jump off, you're going to be the first targets. Oh, you think it's going to be the poor neighborhoods, it's the hoods. No, they in the hoods. They gonna have to come through there deep. They're going to have to come through there deep. It's more of us down there, but it's less of you up there. So they know you in that house. They know you're there. They know you living well. They know how many of you in that neighborhood. That's why they have a calculated number. You think they being nice just to be nice. Nah, they being nice. They intelling. They'll come knock at your door and think it's gift giving time. I'm telling you, it is going down now. And every day I'm telling you this, you're gonna see more and more and more and more dropping, falling. We gotta get if you ain't ready, what they say in the joint, they say stay ready to keep from getting ready. You got to stay ready to keep from getting ready. Right now ain't going to be the time to be reading. It's too late. It's too late to start reading. You can start reading now, but by the time you make it to work or do what you got to do, it might be going down and raining on top of your head. So I'm just telling you, Check these clips out.
You have 29-year-old Tasia Fortune. She has been identified as the woman whose body was found suspended, because we got to use these code words, suspended behind a vacant property in West Jackson, Mississippi. Now, this is the same area, this is the same town where Nolan Wells' case is popping off right now as well, just so you know. Now, right now, investigators have released very little information. Police say the case is still under investigation, but they have not said whether foul play is suspected or explained the actual circumstances surrounding her demise. So everything's still up in the air. A lot of questions right now. Tasia's body has now been sent to the Mississippi State Medical Examiner's Office for an autopsy, and her family is now waiting for answers. But I will say this, a lot of people are side-eyeing that medical examiner's office as well. This thing's very, it's a complicated case here, okay, with Mississippi. But this case has also caught the attention of Jackson City Councilman Kenneth Stokes. He is now demanding federal prosecutors assist with this investigation. Right, yeah, because he says this case deserves a full and transparent review, especially given Mississippi's painful history involving suspensions. However, it's important to note that authorities have not ruled this a homicide or announced any evidence of foul play at this time. So everything's still pending. Now, Tasia has been described by her loved ones as someone who is vibrant, big-hearted, lovely, beautiful person, beautiful soul. And they say they are determined to find out exactly what happened to this young woman. As always, the facts matter, so let's not forget that. And hopefully the investigation and autopsy will prove the answers her family has been desperately waiting for.
Wrong. Keep waiting. Wrong. Keep waiting. Nolan Wells, how long we been waiting? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. No answers, no nothing. All of this evidence, no nothing. Another suspension, as he said, another suspension come out. We still waiting. A 15-year-old got done. We still waiting. Who you think the FBI come on, man. Wake up, man. Maybe he did that video just for content, just for likes, clicks, and views. Ain't no waiting. The time is now. And if you got to sit in your head and you want me to kind of be detailed and descriptive about, hey, Baz, what do we do? What should we be doing? Let me propose this to you. If a man, you sitting in your car and you have a 2-year-old daughter in the back seat, and he walked up to your car, politely opened your door, grabbed your kid, and was trying to walk off with her, what would you do? And there's your answer. It's Big Baz Life with another informative video, man. Ain't quite like the other videos, man, because this one here, I'm kind of like a little heated because it's going to keep happening. We got to make a statement. We got to wake up. We keep looking for people to solve our issues. Ain't no solving the issues. If either one of these people wouldn't be no issue. It'll be a bunch of hell. Y'all must forget when the little got murked and they went around just hamstrunging. I'm talking about brother after brother after brother. Any two ways, like, comment, subscribe, man. This is going to be one of those ones that might get pulled down, but it's all good. All right? Stay safe. Stay dangerous.
Listen up. Pay attention to what I'm about to say, to the words coming out of my mouth. No, there is not a roving band of white supremacists rolling around the blackest city in America, Jackson, Mississippi, per capita, also the murder.
You know you fucked up, right? You blew your cover. Yes, you did. You blew your cover. You're one of those white men. Yes, you are. I mean, think about it. You're one white guy telling black people what other white men aren't doing. Do you know how large that is? To really tell black folks what white men aren't doing? Well, okay, if you're telling us what they're not doing, then you should be aware of what they are doing. And you're not talking about that. Now are you? Why not? Because you were eager to safeguard and protect the image of white, and not think thoroughly that letting us know what a whole bunch of white men aren't doing will let us know inadvertently that you are aware of what they are doing. Wow. Just couldn't help but to get on social media, huh? I know. I understand. I know. Don't worry about it. We all fuck up, right? I know. I mean, using all black city and per capita. Like Mississippi is special. You know how many men have been set up by sliding women up underneath them in all black cities and all white cities? To suggest that white men in 2026 is roaming like they did in the 30s and 40s only convinces me that you aren't trained well enough. You fucked up. You thought maybe we would hear this and immediately be filled with emotions that would not allow us to think straight. Not me. Yeah, well, you failed your mission. Whoever your handler is should be fired or taken out to the back of the barn. Do better, all right? Tag, you're it.
I don't know who came up with this idea. What we're teaching our children, if somebody hit you, hit them back. Nah, that first hit could be a deadly blow. I teach my son to de-escalate. I teach my son to remove himself from the situation. But if somebody is a threat toward him, I expect him to eliminate him. I expect him to put him down hard and fast. I expect him to get extremely violent. And I expect to ground and pound, so he won't be getting up for a long time. And my boy trained to go. That's prime real estate right there. He better bring his ass home. Safe, by any means necessary. Stay dangerous. Be smart.
Don't push us, bitch ass nigga.
Hey, listen though. Fuck the Bloods, fuck the Crips, fuck the GD, fuck the BDs, fuck the cartel, fuck all the gangs. You know why? Y'all dumbass niggas gonna join together and start killing each other instead of killing the enemy that's right in front of you. Reality, there's no enemy. It's just you versus you. But the fact is, you decided to join an organization because it look good because they got guns, they got money, they got bitches. You're a lame nigga. Why join an organization like that? In reality, you only know the real meaning behind the shit. The meaning was to bring everybody together to come together to take care of the community because the government is not taking care of them. You, in reality, it was created to take care of everybody and become a family, take care of the neighborhood. But y'all dumbass niggas ain't doing it. Instead, come here, bitch. Yeah, you crook. Come here, bitch. You just killing each other. Well, fucking, it's idiotic, cuz. It don't make sense, gang. You join the gang to look cool, but in reality, bitch, you look stupid. Join the gang in 2026 is dumb as fuck and it's lame as hell, gang. Why not come together so we can take back this whole world and take back what's really ours? In reality, it's already ours, but your dumb ass don't understand it, so I gotta come at you like this. Get this shit in your mind, bitch. Fuck the Crips, fuck the Bloods, fuck the GDs, fuck the BDs, fuck all the ass. Them niggas ain't talking about shit anyway. All they wanna do is kill and fuck and get money instead of helping out the community. Y'all some lame ass niggas. If they follow me, it's a jam, bitch.